What up, nerd? This is Grab Tops, following up from my all-in predictions video, which turned out to be pretty decent, even if it got time-shifted a bit, with the Khanverse title rankings, covering All Elite Wrestling and Ring of Honor, letting all of the new fans know just what's happened over the years and where every title stands currently. The rankings are going to be as follows. The new eponymous chant, Fight Forever. Play it more. In matchmaking, please. Give us a sequel. Something. I digress. Main event. Good stuff. Really solid. You know you're getting good things. Gents 3. Maybe the stories meander, maybe the characters aren't as compelling, maybe it's just not the thing. Wrestling happening in front of me. I believe I got this from the What Culture guys. It's been a bit of a blur over the years. It's for the programs that they mean well, but they don't seem to have any traction. They don't get a reaction. It's just borderline inaction. And at the bottom, I was going to do a tribute to Cultaholic Boys, especially since the other half was raised in England and used in the bin, because we do actually use that in the house in everyday use. But I decided to go separate. Hot dog and a handshake. You don't really deserve bills in that envelope. You try better next time. There are a few that are going to be getting that. We're going to start off our title belt rankings with an easy one. Go straight in at the top. The Big Belt. I was going to say Big Burberry Belt because I was rewatching some of the cursed MJF title run. But yeah, Big Belt held by Mr. Adam Page here, finally. I finally got to see the tap in the victory this time. Every time I've watched the Full Gear match, Young Buck nods, Hangman does a flip, and my eyes just water up, and I don't see the pin. It's been at least 4 times now. But look at this history. Mox, Danielson, Swerve, Joe. Most of MJF's program was good. We have Mox, we have Pepsi Man, we have the Rocky 3 storyline, we have Page's first one, the legendary Kenny Turn, Winter is Coming. That was fantastic. The original champions, I will give Jericho his due. There is no Jericho Vortex. But yeah, the world title has been solid all the way through. Easy, fight forever, top tier, no argument. It's great stuff. Thank you, Tony, for being consistent with the vision. That first poster with the 4 champs on the top, that's great stuff. That shows the planning. Next up, we have the international title. Yes, well, for one thing, that's how long this tab has been sitting open and waiting to do it, and I keep postponing it. But especially for the newer fans, now that it's a United title, I want to show off here the history of the title. Pac actually took it internationally, defended it against Kip Sabian over in England, along with other international competitors. Orange Cassidy, legendary reign, he is the MVP for that belt. It should have been a little different, I thought, after he won it, but things happen. And get well soon at this time of recording. We have Rey Fenix during the injury moment, back to Cassidy, Roddy, that was fantastic. Ospreay, MJF with another branded belt for last year's All In. Got a little distracted again, but the matches turned up great. Where's it going? The International goes right in main event because it has delivered from the beginning. Now we have Okada in the unified belt. I expect the tradition of excellence to continue. The match being teased with Swerve, we have Takeshita in the wings. There are great things in store for this belt. It probably will be Fight Forever at some point, but right now, solid main event. That's the international half of the title. The Continental title has 2 champions. I was a little worried earlier. I went on the website. I only saw Okada with the unified. scrolling through, I must have misread it. I thought it was Eddie Kingston erasure, and I was going to be very upset. Get better, King. We miss you. You are the other half's favorite wrestler. But because it kind of felt like a prop for a while, yeah, the Continental title, even though the Continental Classic bangs every year, I don't think the belt has been used up to its potential, but we don't have to worry about that now because it got an upgrade and smooth sailing ahead. Fingers crossed. Next up, we have the AEW Women's World Championship. This goes right up to the top. Starting, first champ Riho, second champ Nyla Rose. We need Nyla back on TV. Go follow her on social media. She's hilarious, but she's also a damn good wrestler, and I would like to see her back on television, please. Shida. We love Shida. My boy Hossein loves Shida as well. We have the Doctor. We have Thunder Rosa. The St. Patrick's Day cage match was the one time that I actually called off on my last job to stay home and watch TV. I do not feel bad about that. We have Tony's first run, Hater hitting hard, Tony, more Shida, Saraya, Shida, Timeless, The Tourist, and we are back now with Timeless Tony Storm dominating the division. The match with Mercedes was fantastic. We really didn't know which way it was going to go, but there was an audible cheer given in this house from the other side of the couch when Tony won. I did laugh a little bit, but hey, that's what the storylines do. I'm looking forward to Athena getting her run on top. I don't know what's going to happen. I want her to see 1,000 days, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Timeless Tony Storm, the AEW Women's World Championship, it has consistently been booked very well. Maybe 18 months ago, it might have just been main event, but it has earned its spot in Fight Forever tier. Consistently great work. Now we come to the TBS title. This has been a consistently pretty good belt over its history. Going over our champions, we had a student project, Stat, Julia Hart doing some of her best work and really coming into her own, Willow, we love Willow, and Mercedes. Willow has been coming up that we think that she should beat Mercedes, but at the same time, Willow has kind of outgrown the TBS title, and we feel that she would deserve a run at the top. But you also need strong people with lower belts too to make sure they are visible as strong. So yeah, I'm glad I don't have to actually make those calls. But so far, what's been happening? The TBS belt goes in main event. Mercedes is the main event where she goes. As of this recording, she's going to be winning another title in Poland the upcoming weekend. Did you not know that? Get ready for the discourse, because the worst people are going to be out. But yeah, the TBS title, it means business. It always has. You're going to get a little banger out of it. And the trend continues. TBS title, really, really good stuff. Now we come to the time of our video where things get a little bit interesting. The TNT title has been eventful. Historically, it ends up in Gents 3 because as it is right now, well, let's see. We started strong. Cody, Mr. Brody, Cody, Darby, Miro, Sammy. We are big Sammy Guevara fans in this house. We do not want to hear slander. Back to Cody, the ladder match. Sammy, Scorpio. Again, we are big Scorpio fans. Team Skyflight. Let's give them the trios belts, but we'll get there too. Back to Sammy, Scorpio. I forgot how much it ping-ponged, but I do like that, especially in a TV title. I like the feeling that it is up for grabs. It may have been a little much, but not by much. I think it was really fun. Joe, back to Darby, Joe, Wardlow, and which I think that was the injury. The Hobbs match, which good. Give him that elevation. That was great. Wardlow coming back. Luchasaurus, the start of the Christian Cage patriarchy on top gimmick. Then we go to Cope with the contract, which we hate that the Casino Gauntlet matches are cash-ins. Cash-ins, please tell me you have it already written what's going to happen. Cash-in's bad. Back to Cope. And so, yeah, I would say this is... I am a Jack Perry defender. I defend the scapegoat, including his run in House of Torture. We are House of Torture... Okay, I can't honestly say House of Torture fans because the G1 is kind of painful 3 days in. That's not fun. But Jack Perry, Gates of Agony, House of Torture, do something with it, pretty please. But that Jack Perry run into Danny Garcia losing his mojo by winning a title into the blurst Adam Cole reign into now Dustin Rhodes. I like Dustin. I respect Dustin. He does not need 3 belts in 2025. I get that Kyle is probably going to destroy him. It was an awkward feeling on the day, I'm sure, and it wouldn't have been right, but yeah. This is why a TNT title is in Gems 3. It feels as aimless and it's deferred right now, but it still feels aimless since really Danny Garcia took it from the scapegoat. Bring it back. We want to see the TNT title. We know what it's been. We know what has happened. We would like to see that again, pretty please. Now we come to the tag team division. All Elite Wrestling was founded on the thought that tag team matches could main event shows. That does not seem to be the energy that I have felt in quite a while. And yeah, let's take a look. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one early. The tag team belts go into Wrestling Happening in front of me. The Hurt Syndicate, Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. Very good act, but this feels like a side piece to whatever MJF is doing. They have had one compelling defense at All In. It feels like they've had a bunch of placeholder matches, and it's just not interesting. They are interesting on weekly television, but when it comes time for a title match, it's just not that entertaining. I don't know what else to tell you. But before that, Private Party, trying to kickstart them into being motivational into the Death Riders defense angle a little bit after they got their hand broken, was both supposed to inspire and not inspire them. That was very strange. They got it from the Bucks, who have always had a soft spot for Private Party. I get it, but yeah, it hasn't quite worked out yet. I love the guys, but it hasn't quite clicked. Sting and Darby, that was legendary. Ricky and Big Bill, that was really good. That was great. Big Bill and Brian Keith had been a great team since then. FTR, 7-star FTR, legendary, great stuff. The Guns. I hope Colton's okay. I want more Bullet Club Gold. I need more Bullet Club Gold. Jay needs more Bullet Club Gold. Can we please have some kind of anything? I haven't watched the Juice interview with Renee that came out earlier today yet, but from what I understand, he wants to be more serious. Which, okay, I hope so, but we loved what that was. Blessings upon you. The Acclaimed. great team back in the day. The trios run, we'll get there. Swerve in Our Glory, awesome. Bucks, Jurassic Express, Lucha Bros, Bucks, more FTR, Kenny and Hangman in the original tag team champs, which I think it was, does it say? I thought it was on the cruise that they got crowned, Jericho Cruise. Great first champs. Kaz is over in TNA right now, doing his thing. Scorpio's back with Team Skyflight. Great. The tag team belts have had really high highs, but they kind of been in the mud for a while. There has not been a compelling tag team title program since Let's Scroll. I kind of have to say, yeah, we're going back to Starks, Big Bill, and FTR, because we knew Sting and Darby's run was great. I loved it. We all loved it. But it didn't do as much for the division as a whole. It was great for the company, great for the industry. But I'm just talking the tag team title lineage here. It's in need of some recovery work. I thought maybe Jet Speed would do it. Love those guys. But we need something interesting in the ring instead of just in promo segments. So yeah, wrestling happening in front of me, because the Hurt Syndicate only hurts my attention span right now. Now we come to the trios belts. Highs and lows, if there ever have been. Look at this start. The Elite and Death Triangle. We had a best of 7, a lot of it on TV, and made a lot of people's best of the year lists. Those were fantastic. Those were the highest highs. We went from that best of 7 to an appeasement run. Get better soon, buddy. Brody, that episode of AEW this week was the best yet. I love that you got RJ. It was hilarious, and I love what you do. Then we come to a travesty. Probably the worst thing here. We go from All In Wembley all the way till April of the next year for the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn. We love Anthony Bowen. We love Max. He's the best wrestler alive. We love Max. He's the best wrestler alive. Daddy Ass, I appreciate what you're doing, but what are we doing with belts for 238 days? Come on now. Bang Bang Gang, we were thrilled to see them get gold, but we can't have nice things. Patriarchy, build McWayne's Grand Slam legacy early. Christian Cage, will he do it? I don't think he'll. Well, you can never say never, but I don't think so. The Death Riders, good to see you to get it. Pac get another one towards a Grand Slam. He needs a tag title run one of these days. And yes, if we can ever stay in the country, please come back. We all miss you. And the Ops. Shibata, it was a bucket list item to get to see him live last year. Joe is Joe. Joe is awesome. And Hobbs also building that Grand Slam legacy. The Ops are good, but they have not been consistent with how they have been presented on screen. Where's Hook? I get he was hurt. He came back, swung a golf club, and then just left. Kinda weird. There's a lot weird with the trios belts. It doesn't really make sense. It feels aimless. I'm sure there's a good reason behind it. But yeah, the trios belts, they also go in Wrestling Happening in Front of Me. Gabe Kidd doing his double agent thing. I still think that we're going to get him and Mox at Forbidden Door, but I don't know with this leg injury thing. I'm not saying anything, but we had one with Shun Skywalker. We might have another with Seth the Chef. I'm not accusing. I'm just saying I wouldn't be shocked. Goto's missing the G1 for his elbow, I believe, and also to not cool off over it. Just saying, it could happen. But as it goes right now, it could stand to be better. That covers us for all of the belts for All Elite Wrestling. Now, Ring of Honor. Hands up, how many of you knew who these Ring of Honor champions were? How many of you even knew that there was a Ring of Honor Women's TV Championship? Did you? Really? Sure. And yes, I know I have the wrong belt here, but I'm not going to go back and fix it. Ring of Honor World Championship, currently held by Bandito, with a lot of good matches, including a really good one with Takeshita. Main event. There's not as much stakes lately, but things have recovered from where they were as of recent times. I was thrilled to see Eddie Kingston get a run with it. We were thrilled to see Claudio get a run with it. We weren't as thrilled with some of the other runs, but we understand why they happened. But Bandito is a really good place for the championship to be. I hope he goes onward and upward. That's the Ring of Honor men's title. Now for a little more contentious debates. Ring of Honor women's title. Here I have the spinner belt by our forever champion, Athena. My heart says fight forever. My head says main event. My eyes say Gents 3. Beating Billy twice over a year apart. Now we have Diamante maybe. We're approaching the 1,000-day mark for the reign. Does she get it? Does Athena lose it to Alex Windsor coming up this week? It's very plausible, not to doubt the forever champion, but Windsor is legit, and that's a heck of a way to kickstart a new reign with doing it on TV, which I was never against Ring of Honor on television. I didn't mind it one bit. But yeah, as much as I want to rank that higher, the programs over the past years, I have to say years, especially because of how long this title reign has been, it's been a bit underwhelming. It was nice to see a Nyla appearance, but overall, no, the women's world title for Ring of Honor has not been very impressive. Next, let's go to the Ring of Honor Pure title, held by one of my favorite wrestlers going right now, Lee Moriarty. The Pure title, I honestly have to put it in Gents 3 as well. Ring of Honor, okay, I don't watch every week, but I've been trying to keep up. Honestly, come on, who watches every week? You know you don't. It's a business strategy. It is a business strategy. And you guys are doing so well with everything else, I'm not gonna question it. But yeah, the Pure Champion, the match against Blue Panther was really nice surprise. Lee has been doing some really great work throughout. I enjoy developing the heel persona as part of STP. Shane Taylor Promotions is a great faction. Letting the infantry really embrace their natural heel side, because I mean, that's what their characters are. But yeah, the Ring of Honor Pure Champion, I love the Pure Champion. Yuta, Garcia have also been really good holders of the belt in recent history. But the overall Ring of Honor booking, I have to put it in Gents 3. Now we go with the Women's Ring of Honor television title. Did you know who had it before looking at the graphic here? I mean, yes, she's injured currently, but she's been doing pretty good work in CMLL. And I think the run in general has been looking up. That being said, it still goes in Wrestling Happening in front of me. Matches have been good. I do see promise, but it doesn't make the compelling bar. Similarly, yes, this is the old one, but the television title. It goes up to Gents 3 because, well, it's been on TV more. The Christian interference angle was interesting. It did add in an element of danger. Sure, we didn't think he was going to lose, but with all of those interferences, it was a realistic possibility. and the matches have been all good. It was great to see Nick go off to Japan for a bit, but now he's back. He's doing solid work. The sky does seem the limit, and both of us in this house are very pleased with it. What comes next? These are not easy. I say that these are actually pretty easy to rank. The Ring of Honor tag titles and six-man titles. The tag titles have had some really illustrious owners over the years. Before I go further, I've said these things before, let me say it again. We like Sammy Guevara. We like Dustin Rhodes. We don't think the Sons of Texas are really clicking. We don't think the Von Erichs have been on screen this calendar year before All In, and the Trios title run for them is kind of a joke. It's been over a year since Iron Claw, and this Legacy Act is getting stale. Well, I would say it was getting stale, but that would imply they're seen to be bored with. Instead, they're just not there. The titles are a void, and when they show up, it's just a bunch of drizzlers. This is all Elite Wrestling. Do they count as an honorable substitute? Because this is a more egregious handout than the long Billy Gunn Trios title reign. The Ring of Honor Trios belts, they are going right in Hot Dog and Handshake. This is kind of disgusting that they've been laid to waste and do nothing for so long. The tag belts, why do the Infantry not have them? Actually, yeah, I was going to put it in Wrestling Happening in front of me, but I don't understand this team. I don't understand anything that's been happening. I went back and looked to see before the pay-per-view and All In, but no, it just doesn't make sense what they're doing with these belts, so they go at the bottom. I hope for improvements. Shane Taylor Promotions could get either the trios or the tag belts. Anybody, just please do something. Keep the Von Erichs off my screen, and just do something interesting with these. We've seen the highs. We know the capability is there. Sometimes it does baffle description why we get such stinkers of programs and reigns that we have. And they can come in all of these belts. Each one has had at least one subpar reign. The question is what you do to get over it and where you go after that. It can't go down. I'm trying to think, could it go down? I don't think it really could for the Trios belts. Give us mogul affiliates with Trench. Yeah, that's right. And I think you would have more compelling than Dustin and the Von Erichs. This ain't it. So those have been all the championships for All Elite Wrestling and Ring of Honor. I hope there's this preamble to my Explainer Why series. It gave you some information about the history and context behind these championships and where they might be going in the future. Speaking of future, please like, share, subscribe so you'll be ready when I have my new project coming out. You can find wrestling reviews and talking about it just about anywhere, but how often do you have a rat doing it for you? Preview look-aheads and review describes coming somewhat soon, aiming to do weekly and squeakly. But until that happens, and I actually get up and press the record and get that courage, because, hey, they say get up and do it, so I'm getting up and doing it. It's a lot harder than you think. But until that day, see you in the stands or in the warp.